Welcome to LanguaCorre. This video will explain what the program LanguageCorrection can do for you. LanguageCorrection is essentially a toolbar that places itself in the top bar of Microsoft Word. When you've downloaded the program at www.langcorre.com and press the button marked LanguaCorre, a toolbar will appear. Now you can begin to correct the first paper. Let me show you what I do when I correct one of my students' papers. This is Anne's paper. She's an ambitious student who needs a lot of guidance to improve her English. Previously, I've taught her to master the genitive construction, but this time I can see that she's made a lot of concord errors in her paper, and I decide to teach her about subject-verb agreement and stick to that only. Next time I can teach her about other grammatical constructions or focus on her analysis and interpretation instead. Here's the first concord error. Anne has used a plural subject and combined it with a singular verb. I place the cursor after the verb and find the category called Concord in the LanguaCorre toolbar and tap the button. Then I'm shown a list of various concord explanations and I choose the correct one called Without S when plural, and I press the button. Automatically the word is highlighted and a comment appears on the right which says, Concord error, your subject isn't third-person singular. Don't add S to your verb. See video. Anne can then read my comment and she can watch a YouTube clip about subject-verb agreement. And then she should be able to correct her own error. Later she can do exercises on subject-verb agreement to make sure that she doesn't forget her new knowledge. Here is another error. Apparently, Anne isn't aware that when she starts a sentence with there, she has to find the real subject. I find the right sub-button called there as a provisional subject in the Concord category and press the button. Immediately, Word generates a comment that says Concord error. There is a provisional subject. Find the real subject and adjust agreement between subject and verb accordingly. E.g., there are many people in China. But let's pretend that I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to write specific comments, but just want to point out to Anne that there's a concord error. I can do that by pressing the big green plus in the toolbar. This sends me to the Edit menu. Here it is quite simple to customize your toolbar and your comments. Let me start by simplifying the toolbar. I simply remove the tag in Use Detailed Comments in our first four categories and press OK. Then I'm sent back to the Word document and the LanguaCorre toolbar. Notice how the four triangles have now disappeared. The next time I press the category Concord, the detailed subcomments are not shown and Word immediately generates the following comment, Concord error. In this sentence, you need to correct agreement between subject and verb. I could also have used the keyboard hotkeys to generate the comment. In this case, it would be Alt plus X plus C plus O. But now I want to change my didactic approach, and therefore I need to change that comment, and I press the big green plus again to enter the Edit menu. I find the Concord category and make the comment even shorter because I want Anne to find the errors herself. I change the comment into Find the Concord error. In this way, I can change all the comments if I want to. If I want to change a sub-button, I just find the comment and edit it. In this menu, I can edit all the comments and colors, add comments, or delete comments. Some teachers find that we have too many comments, and others find that there ought to be even more comments. Fortunately, this is easy to change. I can add category buttons down here, and I can add detailed sub-buttons here. If I want to delete a comment, I can do it here. When I'm done, I simply press OK and my corrections are saved. I can also save my edited profile up here or start from scratch with a new profile. If I do that, I start out with no buttons at all and I'm free to do whatever I like. Last week, one of my colleagues sent me one of his excellent profiles, but I can also use one of my own or use one of the pre-made profiles. But let's return to Anne's document. As I said before, Anne is really ambitious, and sometimes she looks long and hard for complicated words that she thinks will impress me, and I have to find a dictionary from time to time. LanguaCorrection makes this easy. I simply highlight the word and press the green button marked Ask Dictionary, which sends me to the free dictionary where I can read a definition of the word. And if I still need assistance, I can highlight the words and ask Google. This also comes in handy when I suspect plagiarism. When I'm done, I go to the Stats menu. Here I get a compiled list of the comments that I've activated. Notice how the comments are listed according to the number of times that I've used them. I can now see where Anne needs to work extra hard, and I find some appropriate links for exercises in the database below the stats. LanguaCorrection then asks me whether I want to save the stats report. In this way, I can actually keep track of a student's progression and I can save her grades in the database. The stats report with the exercises has now been printed in Anne's paper and I can send it back to her as a normal Word document. Anne doesn't need LanguaCorrection to see my comments and her stats report, and she can begin correcting her paper according to my instructions. Normally, I would have spent at least 30 minutes correcting Anne's paper. This has now been reduced to less than 20 minutes, and I've given Anne very precise feedback and various instructions that she can use to eliminate future Concord mistakes. We are so confident that you're going to like this program that we'll let you try LanguaCorrection for 2 months for free. You can download your free trial at www.langcore.com and start saving time instantly. Have a great day.